Hey Megan, it's me, and Tony, aka the guy who leaves you a lot of nice comments on a lot of your videos, aka the guy who has short films, opera reviews, concert reviews on his YouTube channel and all that. Yeah, I know you weren't really expecting this, but I want to wish you a very happy, lovely, and prosperous birthday. To be honest, I was a recent fan of your show 8 months ago, 9 months ago, or probably was more than that. And but then again, going back to a year ago, the first episode that I watched from your show, Fanfic Critic, was your review of Sonichu. And I really liked how you thrashed that original work as Christian Weston Chandler thought he did to pieces. Yeah, when in actuality, Sonichu was nothing but a fan comic which appears to be drawn by like a toddler when in reality it was made by a guy in his 30s. Yeah, I really liked how you thrashed that thing to bits. And ever since then, I started slowly watching more videos of you as a fanfic critic, and I also saw your appearances in Fantasy Movie Memories, which I feel is like, in my opinion, the best web show featured on That Fellow in the Coat. So yeah, I've seen you in fantasy movie memories and the reviews of Superman, Little Shop of Horrors, Nightmare Before Christmas, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I have to say, and then after that, I sort of religiously started watching your fanfic critic shows a lot more, and I was able to really enjoy them for a lot of reasons. Well, first and foremost is the comedy. I really love your use of comic timing, and I noticed that a lot of your web shows are mostly improvised. I have to say, you're such a really great comedian, and I love that. I really think that you have great potential to be, a stand up comic, stand up comedian, hell, even an actress, movie actress, so to say. I honestly think that you have great potential in that, and I would always, well, usually watch Fanfic Critic for mostly the comedy because it's kind of funny seeing your character, the Fanfic Critic, um, getting through all these outbursts, having all these outbursts in terms of like uh, crappy fanfics, the ones with bad grammar, misplaced punctuation, uh, capitalization errors, this and that. I'm not talking about the ones that have like child abuse or rape and all that. Yeah, those are the serious ones. But I'm talking about the more comedic ones, comedic reviews of your bad fanfics. I'm talking about the ones that have a lot of bad grammar, bad typos, this and that. Yeah, those are the ones that I found myself laughing on and on and on. I will admit that every time you have those close ups, there are times I was like trying to hold my laughter, but then I couldn't help it. I was just like laughing like crazy. So, yeah, that's all I can say. Your fanfic critic episodes were really funny, and I really loved how blunt you are as a critic in terms of the technicalities of a writer and all this and that, in terms of like character development, plot, and every other important aspect of a writer. So yeah, I'm really, really still loving your show up to this very day. And to be very honest, like I said, I find it funny, I find it informative, and Susan and Lesbian Jesus were also fun to watch. I will I will also say this, that your portrayal of Susan, I really love every moment of her as well. I have to say that, yeah, in the earlier episodes, she's like, as I've read on TV tropes, she's like the only sane woman. But later on, after episode 140, she almost becomes kind of crazy. So yeah, it is also it. I mean, it's really cool to see. Yeah, at times she can be all calm and collected, and when there are times that she has to get her game on, she really gets her game on and all that. I really love Susan. She's really such a badass character, and also really funny. And yeah, especially with her as the sequel critic, I really miss her as that. I know I've watched like only 2 episodes of it, like the Little Mermaid 2 review and the Dragon Heart review. Yeah, I really miss Susan as the sequel critic. I mean, maybe she might end up making a comeback, I don't know. But yeah, but still, having her as the second main protagonist in your shows, it's actually pretty cool. It's really fun seeing um, you playing 3 characters. Oh, and I'd also like to mention something about your portrayal of Lesbian Jesus. She's by far my most favorite, and it's really quite funny seeing her on screen, and it's also quite fun seeing her on screen and how she likes to mess up with both Fanfic Critic and Susan. Yeah, I will admit that's really funny. And yeah, I think I could really see that you have a future in stand up comedy and being a comedian in general. Yeah, that's all I can say. And I really think that you're going to shine as not just the fanfic critic, not just as Susan, not just as Lesbian Jesus, but also as a person in general. I really think that you are such a great person, and every time I watch you as the fanfic critic, Susan, Lesbian Jesus, or even your announcement videos, I feel like I feel like you're somewhat becoming like a close friend to me. And if ever we meet face to face in the near future, I don't know, maybe it would be really cool to get to know you a lot better if ever we meet face to face. But I don't know when that time will come. Maybe in the far future. We'll see. But overall, you are a great person. You're a great actress. You're a great critic. And I wish you all the best in your birthday. I wish you all the best in your life. And take care and have a nice day.